What's up guys, TGA, and I'm gonna do a little guide on WoW. This is my first WoW guide, so I apologize for anything I mentioned wrong, or I don't know if I get stats wrong. I'm sorry for that, but this is just a farming guide. I hope this helps you. It is starting to help me a bit. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute, but just excuse any mistakes I do in mentioning characters' names or areas or zones. So what I want to explain about today is how to get started with some money. It's called Nest Gold, and that is Nest Investment. That is to start off any profession. Most people depend on AH, that is the auction house, to level up their professions. Some consider going and farming items themselves. I considered farming item myself for tailoring, and it's around 555 now. And enchanting I haven't started yet, but it's at 260. So but enchanting I want to level with totally auction house, because I don't want to go and start going to every dungeon that I went to for tailoring. I just forgot to disenchant the items at that point of time. So how I make my nest is, first off, I suggest you get tailoring to up to 400 or something, so that you get this thing called cloth scavenging. It drops from northern mobs. It dropped for me in the first mob that I went to farm in Naxxramas. I went there to farm Frostweave cloth, and it dropped on the first mob itself. And so that's not my main gold making though. Even though Ember Silk and Frostweave are all higher level cloths, that's not my gold making cloths. So my gold making cloth exists over here in Tristfall Glades, that is in Eastern Kingdom, Tristfall Glades, and Scarlet Monastery. I'll just make the map a little bit bigger so that you can see. So it's an Eastern Kingdom. It's to the left, top. It's a small corner place, and it's right over here. You can fly to this place over here in Western Plaguelands, Hearth Glen, and you can just get into Tristfall Glades, and it's right over the mountain. So once you're in Scarlet Monastery, and there's two entrances. That's one to your left and one to your right. The right one goes to Scarlet Halls. Scarlet Halls doesn't drop as much silk cloth. I think it drops Mage Weave. Mage Weave doesn't go for that much, guys. And silk cloth currently, let me just pull up my tailoring. I have auctioneer add-on, which lets me know how much a cloth's going for when I just hover over it. So let's go for first Ember Silk. That is the highest level before Windwool. It's going for one gold, 16 silver a piece of cloth. So that's okay-ish. And then there's Frostweave. Frostweave goes for around 1 gold, 37. That is also okay-ish. But what I really want to show you is silk cloth. Silk goes for 2 gold, 80 silver, which is a lot. And silk is easiest to farm. Maybe Frostweave is, but silk is the easiest I have seen till date to farm. So I've been farming Scarlet Monastery for about an hour now, but I also went to Dustwallow Marsh just for the sake of this guide, just to check how the Dustwallow Marsh Bloodhoof village is. I think it's Bloodhoof village. Let me just go and check out Dustwallow Marsh. Yeah, Blackhoof village. Most people say that this village is their main silk farming spot. But I went there and I did an entire run, and one thing that you have to notice, you can't pull every mob to the end of the village. They're NPC mobs, they're not dungeon mobs. They won't chase you till the end of the village, they'll run back. So I got around 15 silk. I don't know if it's nerfed after the 6.0.2 patch. This is after 6.02. So let's go in Scarlet Monastery, and we'll record the stopwatch for how long it takes for us to run through, and we'll also check out how much silk we're making. I've actually separated my silk. I already have 273. I made a separate stack of 1, so that I hope the current silk I loot might get added over here, so that we can have a cleaner count of it. So I've reset the dungeon. I switched to Unholy because it's my fastest speed walking. So, and start the stopwatch. I'll also run you through on how to get this done easily. Just hit the zombie corpses with your death strike, and just keep moving on. The fire breathing Scarlet Centurion will start chasing you, and if there's zombies here, just blood boil once. Blood boil once. The zombies will die, but the flamethrowers won't die, so they'll still be following you. Sometimes the zombies don't spawn yet, so they'll chase you. Blood boil once, so that they still chase you. Come here, come to these guys, just chill here for a bit. They'll all gather up. They're all melee guys. so they'll come to you easily, and just blood boil them. It takes around 3 blood boils for them to die. I'll loot them. That's 10 silk. Okay, it's actually going to that one. So that's 10 silk, 8, 73 plus 8, 3, that's 10 silk, and you might want to loot them again, you'll find more silk. I've done this before and I found silk for some reason that happens. So that's 10 silk right before the first boss. We haven't even done this mob yet, let's just go and do that. So yeah, no silk here. So you do have to kill the first 2 bosses, because the doors which lead you to the next area open only when you kill these bosses. God, die. So as you can see, that door is open now. Can you just go through? So 200 stacks of frostweave or ember silk will get you around 300 something, but it's under 400, and 200 stacks of silk gets you to 600 change. I think it gives you I can't check right now because I'm in combat. I'll show you guys once I'm out of combat. So we are currently at 10 silk and 2 minutes 5 seconds. I don't have an effective route of farming this place, so you can check out how other people do it, or make a effective route for yourself in this place, like make a loop or something that you can only run one run and you're pulling every mob. For me, I also have death coil. If I miss some mobs, I pull one of them out and everyone starts following. So, and there's this one extra guy over here. I normally usually pull him, but I don't know if he even drops silk, but I just pull him just in case. There's a mob over there. I normally just death grip those. If you're a warlock or something, I don't know, just rain of fire a bit. Actually, they'll die in your rain of fire. So and if you are a death knight, death grip and turn immediately, or else he'll auto attack them and kill them. So the second boss is easy to kill, just one shot. And pull these guys, because you have like 15-20 range following you. Pull these guys and come around to this pillar. You might say, why not pull the entire room, but I don't know for what reason, but I've noticed that when I pull an entire dungeon at once, I get way lesser drop rate of silk than I do with pulling wing by wing. So now we have 34 from that. We have 2 mage weave that I'm not gonna take. I don't want mage weave, and here we go. I'm gonna take the greens too, because I am disenchanting, so I can disenchant those into soul dust. Soul dust also goes for a good amount of price. Gather all these guys. I normally leave the 2 guys on the other side. I just don't care about them. Maybe they drop 4 silk, I don't care. Take these guys, run into this room. Don't kill them yet. Come here. You can see all your ranges running towards you, but they'll still, half of them will still be outside the wall. So come back outside. You don't have to kill the last boss, he's useless. If you want his blues, you can kill him, but I don't really kill him. So come to this pillar. Now your range lose line of sight from you, and they'll start coming behind the pillar to kill you. And here we go, step outside a bit, and so that's 16. Oh shit, I've lost count. So that's 73. So 73 was what I started with. I have 60 cloth now. That is 60 per run. So 60 will come up to, I think, if it's 2, we'll get around 120, I think around 180 for 60 cloth. That's 180 gold for a run. So if you do around 2-3 runs, you can sometimes make more, and you can get 200, and 200 goes for, currently it's going cheap for some reason. Yesterday it was going around 600, so it's 561 today, so 387 for the current one. So that's how it's done, guys. If you farm for at least an hour, you can see that one run took us around 5 minutes to go through. So if you farm for at least an hour, that is 5 minutes, take 5 minutes of break, I don't know, whatever you do, post your auctions, sell your grays, disenchant your items, anything, and go back in for another 5 minutes. If you spend even like 2 hours a day, maybe 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening, you can make at least 4 to 5k a day. That is easy money. I was just to give you an example, I was at 1205 gold yesterday, and I only farmed silk. I didn't actually want to farm silk before because I was leveling tailoring, but then I started yesterday and I came to around 4031. So it's easy money, guys, and it's pretty easy to do this too with any class. Even at level 80 or 60 you can come and solo this dungeon easily. It's Scarlet Monastery, it's a horde area, so be careful if you're a low level. Oh, it's started this area. I think I don't know who starts in this area, but I think it's the undead. Yeah, I think it's the undead. So thanks for watching, guys. That's about it for today's guide, and I'll catch you guys up right here next time. Not right here, but next time with some other guide or raid. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.